on the ship. Europe is there. And Africa, where we are going, is there to change the trajectory of my career. A little bit dramatic, maybe, right? But it's a perfect analogy. I'm crossing a line, not just geographically, but professionally. And it's forcing me to confront something fundamental about how we approach business and also life. It was actually my mother who sent me a very meaningful message when we started this trip a week ago. Life, it's like ice cream. You gotta eat it before it melts. We are talking about roughly 80 years on average that we have on this earth. That breaks down to around 4,000 weeks. Let that sink in for a moment. 4,000 weeks doesn't feel like so much, does it? Especially when you're stuck in the grind, chasing someone else's definition of success. You know how fast weeks pass by. Tired on Monday, sighing on Wednesday, drunk on Friday. Is that how you really want to look back on your life? Well, I know I don't. My best friend once said something that really stuck with me. Life is long and short at the same time. It's kind of a paradox, but it's true. Our human brains struggle to grasp the scale of time. We get caught up in short-term anxieties, postponing our dreams for some other day. So he, as the engineer that he is, broke it down into concrete numbers and figures and came up with a formula that was kind of the rule for my life in the last years. What if instead, thinking about a distant future, we approached our lives with the urgency of having just 5 to 7 years left? Hear me out. This is a time long enough to build something meaningful, like a sustainable business, strong relationships, study something, but also short enough to feel the pressure to make it really count. That is why I was in this ferry and I'm why now in this desert. That's why I am in Africa. This isn't a vacation, it's an extreme test, a 4-month experiment to see if I can build a truly scalable business while pushing myself beyond my comfort zone. And I tell you, I'm out of the comfort zone like never. It's an asymmetrical bet, as Naval Ravikant would say. A low probability, high reward opportunity. I also think of Mark Granovetter, a sociologist at Harvard. He proved decades ago that the most significant career opportunities arise from weak ties, not old friends. Those weak ties that connect you to entirely different networks. It's a counterintuitive truth, but it's backed by science. This is why it impressed me so much. I made a complete video about it. If you want to accelerate your trajectory, definitely check that out. So now looking towards the next 4 months, does it just feel perfect to tear down my stable life I built with such intensity during the last years? Of course it doesn't. The doubt, anxiety, pressure, and waking up at 4 a.m. with the panic question in my head, what the am I doing here? What really helped me though, it's the principle of what I call anticipatory resilience. In moments of doubt, I literally sat down at my desk and thought it through. What's the worst outcome? How likely is it? And even if it happens, does it mean my life is completely ruined? Or does it more likely mean that I might have lost some savings, crashed my car, but still gained experience that makes my 4,000 weeks really count? Plus, I took all measures. I'm not alone on this trip. That would be life-threatening nonsense. Adventure Off-Road, partner of this project, is a globally operating off-road agency with experience over all continents. They organize expeditions all over the world, literally, from South America to Eastern Siberia. Without those decades of experience, how to cross borders, how to manage visas, I would have never started this trip. So while looking at the sunset over the Sahara Desert, I'm stripping away everything that is not essential. Just focus on core foundations, on science, of business psychology, raw data, no guru nonsense, and a pursuit of resilience and honesty. Because let's really face it, life is short and ice cream melts very fast. So the question is, are you going to eat yours? And the other question, of course, is, if you want to see me eat my ice cream and find out how I like it, well, it would be insanely great if you just subscribe to this channel, because that way you'll always get my new uploads directly in your feed, and it's completely free. If you really feel generous and you liked what you saw, why not drop a comment below? Thank you.